No, we're gonna deal with the bad. Hey, what's going on, guys? Dylan here, and welcome back to another story time here on the channel. Now, I'm actually talking to you guys face to face because I wanted to do this more vlog style rather than playing a video game and just kind of commentating over it. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy this, I guess, like style of stories, I guess. Get right into the story, guys. Now, you guys might think I'm a bit crazy, but I promise you guys, I'm not. It all starts with this. Wait, hold on. But it all starts with this panda. Now, a bit weird, guys, a bit weird. And if you guys saw my tweets yesterday, etc., about the Satanic Uber driver, all of this ties into this story. It is pretty crazy. It was a wild day, guys, and I have eyewitnesses that everything happened. So I'm not crazy. So I was at the mall this Saturday with a couple of friends. They needed to go prom dress shopping. I just wanted to buy some clothes, etc., all of that stuff. So nothing crazy, you know. It starts off a very casual day, you know. I get ready to go to the mall, call an Uber, and then I go to the mall, which is like 30 minutes away, you know. No big deal. They go on and do their prom dress shopping. Prom dress shopping doesn't really interest me, so I was just kind of texting Michael the entire time. You know, this part of the story is just kind of a build up. Yeah, right after the whole prom dress, I can't talk. Right after the whole prom dress shopping thing, these two girls actually wanted to go out and eat. So when we got there, they actually decided to go eat at Panda Express. So now you guys can probably see how this is tying into this. You know, at this point, everything is still going normal. Nothing crazy has happened just yet, but it's about to get a little bit more crazy. We go to Forever 21, and I pick up a couple shirts from the men's section. Got this shirt and another one on my couch over there. So as I was waiting in line with them, guys, my friend Courtney actually points it out that she hated like the feeling of like velvet. Now, to me, I don't really get it. You know, it's velvet, whatever. But her and her friend were telling me how much they hated like the velvet feeling, like the velvet material. I just kind of thought it was something weird. Like I didn't think too much of it besides that they were weird, and why the heck would someone dislike velvet? I mean, like, hey, it's just a material. Here in the store, you got Panda Express, you got velvet. You got like a velvet material, all right? So those are the two like key factors in this story so far. What happened after that, guys, is we were sort of walking around, etc., and then we went inside this little candy shop because there was this like, it's like this candy shop with like a bunch of candies from like there was like Japanese candy, like Mexican candy, like a bunch of all that stuff, you know. What Courtney decides to buy is this like Kinder Surprise. Now it's not like a Kinder Egg. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like the Kinder Chocolate, like half of it, and then the other half contained a toy. Okay, so she gets that. We go sit down. She opens up the Kinder Surprise, pulls out the toy, and there's this panda. It's a velvet panda, guys. First off, that makes absolutely no sense. This is the first like weird thing that happened to me today. Like, or not today, but like a couple days ago. Like a velvet panda. We went to Panda Express. She hates velvet. How? Now that's kind of like the first, like the beginning portion of like the mystical stuff that happened today. So obviously when I got the, like when like she showed me the panda, we were all a bit kind of like, whoa, that was kind of weird. But there's that, okay? Velvet panda, besides the point, all right? That's the beginning of the mystical stuff. So I call an Uber, and I actually get this really nice Mercedes, like I think it's like the 350 like E-Class, something like that. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure. We got picked up in this really nice Mercedes, right? I hop in the car. First, this lady's just talking to herself. You know, I'm kind of just like, okay, whatever, you know? She's just kind of talking to herself. Like I've seen people talk to themselves here and there, and that is kind of where it was like it started messing with my head. Like, she was driving around and she was like, huh, should I take this road? Yeah, I think I'll take that road. So that just kind of happened like again and again and again for like a 15-minute ride. And need I not mention, guys, her Uber Maps thing just stopped working. So I was literally guiding her and telling her where to go with my phone. So that was already the beginning of the bad Uber experience. 15 minutes into the ride, guys, and her back right tire is at like 20% air pressure, something like that, which to my knowledge from what she was telling me is that that's like really bad. And as we were like turning into like the chevron, it was going to like 19, 18, 17, right? She pulls into the chevron, goes to the back of the, whatchamacallit, goes to the like back where the air pump for her tires were, and she just started pumping gas into the right tire. I was just sitting there, you know, I was kind of ticked off because, yo, I just wanted to go home. It was like 8 o'clock at night. I just want to make videos, man. Anyway, she was pumping gas into her back right tire, and just kind of just like chilling there. I was just sitting there on my phone, you know, no big deal, just being like, and then 15 minutes later, she looks at me. She's like, hey, so is the like gas pressure going up? And I'm just like, nope, it's still at 19. And then she kind of just like, she swore a little bit and was just kind of like, oh crap, you know, like why the hell is it going up? Like why isn't it the like air pressure going up? She gets back into the car, guys. This is where it just gets like, this is where like I drew the line. You are insane, dude. She hops back into the car, guys, closes the door. Keep in mind, my door's still open. I'm ready to book it. She hops back into the car. She's trying to mention, like, she said something about like Satan being in the room with her. Like it was so weird. Like she was like muttering this. Like I was just there on my phone, just chilling out, and she hops in the car. She's just like, Satan is here. Oh my god. And I'm just like, this lady is crazy. I'm gonna die. Pretty much, she just ends up dropping me off at a gas station right after that, because it was like very clear that I was freaking out, man. I was literally sitting on my phone. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, you guys, that's me at the air pump, right? She's talking to herself. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm so scared. God help me. She's got a flat. Yeah, I was freaking out, guys. I'm really happy that I got home. Like, in all honesty, like I was so scared. She left me at this gas station at the Chevron. I went inside, went to this barbecue place. I thought I was gonna die, you know. I was just there in the dark at 8 p.m. at a freaking gas station with people walking in and out, in and out, in and out. Went to this barbecue place to use their restroom, went into the gas station. I was just kind of loitering there for a little bit, right? I was looking at my phone for another Uber, right? Because I really needed to get home. My house was maybe like 10 minutes away. Looking for another Uber. There was no Ubers around. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never making it home. This is just the end of the world. Goodbye. Just luckily I had the Lyft app on my phone, so I called a Lyft. Thank God. This guy was like 6 minutes away driving down the highway, because he just drove, swooped in, picked me up, and you know, the guy was stoned out of his mind. I didn't really understand my luck with it, but first, I get a satanic Uber driver and then a stoned Lyft driver. So you guys can sort of see how my night went. It was bad. But guys, the final thing to tie into this entire story. At Panda Express, I got a fortune cookie that said, a new adventure will begin soon. And then I get stuck with a satanic Uber driver and a stoned Lyft driver at a convenience store at 8 p.m. Well, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of this is my story time with Dylan, I guess. It's kind of weird, you know. I don't really go out too often, and when I do, apparently weird stuff like this happens, and I really never want to leave my house again because I think I'm honestly gonna die. But yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little story time, and hopefully you guys don't encounter any satanic Uber drivers, because it was a very scary experience for me, guys. Like, this happened 2 days ago. And I'm still in shock. Uber still needs to refund me.